Hello, Internet! Shoutthis here, and it's time for another episode of ShoutStone. I am bringing you another Shoutcast from the Hearthstone beta, as always. Once again featuring our good buddy Trump, as he takes to the arena, which is pretty much all he does. We're going into the arena for another quick Shoutcast, so let's get into the action right now. It is Malfurion versus Anduin. Trump playing the part of Malfurion, the Druid. Scapegoatie playing the part of Anduin, the Priest. So, I don't know how many of you out there who watch this show happen to watch other YouTubers and do their thing, but there's a lot of people who are dealing with a lot of crap from the current YouTube nonsense that's going on. But a lot of copyright issues going around. Fortunately, nothing on this channel, nothing from Blizzard. Blizzard says they'd already get it all fixed anyway, but it's nice just to not have to deal with it. But anyway, I'm oblivious to the action here. So, already off to a really strong start is Trump, who has played the Jungle Panther there by hitting Innervate to get that out early. And he's already doing some serious damage to this Priest player. And he's got just a massive minion force out there at the very early point in the game. Alright, Priest player coining out Shadow Madness. And he's going to use that to finally get rid of that Panther. But he's already taken a good chunk of damage fairly early. It's certainly not end of the line. Alright, Protector comes into play. 3/3 minion with Divine Shield. Things are starting to normalize a little bit after that nice bit of early aggression. But, you know, it's just one of those things. So, alright, Raging Worgen already taken out of play. God, look at that's one of the biggest bugs, I think, here. You see those minions just dancing around? It's a really big bug that needs to be fixed. Like, you just can't have these minions bouncing around, like, you know. Position is very key for a lot of the cards here. Anyway, Brewmaster coming into play. Scapegoatie contemplating a buff, and it will be a Shattered Sun Cleric. Doubt that that minion will last very long at all. In fact, there's a Moonfire that can do some good damage. Possibly even be taken out by the Moonfire and the Boar, which is, well, there's the Moonfire. Oh, no, he's going to eat it himself, which is good. I mean, he can take that 3 damage, and it's really not a big deal, and just start burning down his opponent. And here comes... what the hell is going on? Pirate dancing around. Going on the wrong side, then the right side, then the wrong side, finally landing on the wrong side, but whatever. Anyway, so... Trump is looking super strong right now. He ate a little bit of damage to get something off the table, kept the minions out there, and a Holy Nova will clear something off, but not everything. Well, there's a Secret Keeper. Pops his hero power. Secret Keeper again. I wonder if it's because he plays so fast. I wonder if it's just, you know, moving and playing stuff so quickly. I wonder if that really throws everything for a loop, but... it is really funny to watch. Anyway, Alkanai Soul Priest coming out. Circle of Healing, a great bit of AoE there to clear the field. So, it's an interesting thing. I don't really cast games with the Soul Priest out there, so I wonder... Now it says your card, so assuming it's just the Priest player's cards that will deal damage instead of healing. And I know he's considering that right now because he has that Voodoo Doctor. Instead, he's just going to ignore it, kill it, to remove that threat, which is probably a smart move. There's a lot of healing options that a Priest player can have, and the last thing you want is to be killed by, I don't know, more healing spells. I don't know where I was going there. Holy Smite gets rid of the Voodoo Doctor. Flesh-eating Ghoul, getting a little bit of power out of it. And the Priest player starting to heal back up just a little bit, though. So the Dread Corsair comes into play, 3/3 with Taunt. That's going to be enough to hold off that flesh-eating ghoul if he decides to attack in with it. It also really depends on what kind of spell options he has. And he will use a Temple Enforcer to be able to take that minion out of play and not die and buff himself up a little bit because it's a flesh-eating ghoul. So there's the trade, there's the extra attack point. Alright, another pop of the hero power. And he's just going to pass the turn, whittle his opponent down bit by bit. Unfortunately, it's hard to keep up when you're only dealing 1 damage to a priest player who can heal himself for 2 points. Power Word Shield really buffing that card up. Fairy Dragon comes in. Another lesser heal. So at this point, Trump's early aggression, which was looking really good, is starting to be a bit of a problem. So he's going to attack in with hero power once more. Play Neutralize, which will destroy that 6 value minion. So he's going to slow down the amount of incoming damage, but he's got to get some more minions out there, and unfortunately he's just not getting the cards to do it. It could be dangerous, because now the priest player is at the 10 mana point. He's starting to get some high value minions out there, and it could end up being too much. Mind Vision. So he's going to get Savagery. There's a Healing Touch. Hero Power. He's going to attack in, pass the turn again. So it's not quite over yet, but there is some sizable damage on the other side of that field. In fact, it is over yet. And Trump will have to concede. So that was a heck of a game. I mean, he knew that this was basically the end of the game. He had 18 health, but he was looking at 18 damage. So, unfortunately, that's it for Trump in this game. But, wow, I mean, quite the turnaround, you know? And that's the thing with some of these decks. They start off, you can get the stuff you want. It starts off really strong, and you're doing huge damage, and then, you know, just boom, like a flicking a switch, and everything turns right around, and your opponent gets the cards they need. Standard progression on most decks is nice. Start off slow, build up big to the end game, and that usually pays off. Early aggression decks can be really good if you've got the decks to support it, and if the luck of the draw is on your side, I guess. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode of ShoutStone. I'll be back on Friday with Day 9 in Arena time, so don't miss that. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get the updates whenever I go live with new videos. You can also find me on Facebook and Twitter. Links are in the description. Like the video, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.